Hi, Miss Deb here, and today I'm going to show how to make straight line borders and how to keep your ruler straight and make your lines absolutely parallel. So you will need a pencil, an eraser in case you make mistakes, and paper and ruler. Sure, this side of the ruler is lined up with the outside of the paper. So when you do that like this, see how I have lined up. So I'm not holding it at an angle or anything like that. I am just lining up the edge of the ruler with the edge of the paper. And stretch out your hands as much as you can like this and hold your ruler tight so that when you're drawing the line it should not move. And then draw a line like that. So you see I'm going to lift up my paper and I'm going to show you that. See how straight that line is, and it's evenly spaced from the edge of the paper. And since you're going to draw a Madhubani border, it needs to have a double line. So I'm going to put my ruler a little bit further outside, and do not just go like that. Just make sure that it's evenly paced everywhere. And then again wholly spread out your hand as much as you can, and again draw a line that's evenly spaced. Can you see how evenly spaced they are, and they're not touching each other, and they're totally parallel? So and then I'm going to go and line up this edge of my ruler with the line that I have already drawn, and then I'm going to again hold my ruler tight to draw another line. There you go. And then I'm going to make a double line on that side too. That should replicate the one on the other side. So like this, I'm making sure that it's evenly spaced. I'm spreading out my hands, so when I do my line, the ruler should not move. So there you go. And then if you want to make a pattern that's evenly paced, you see that the ruler has inches on one side. That's a measurement. One side of the ruler starts from 0. The 0 is lined up with the edge of the ruler. So there's 1, 2, and there's a mark next to the number. Do not go by this one. The long line next to the number, that is the measurement. That's where the 2 is. So I'm going to make evenly paced marks for every inch or so. So this big one in the middle is the ½ inch. So whatever you want to do, keep it consistent. It's like 1, 1.5, 2. So whatever. So I'm going to do it with only every 1 inch or so. So I'm going to line up the edge of the ruler where the 0 should be, and I'm going to make a mark. Not like this, then you do not know where the mark ends and where the mark starts, but away from the ruler. So this is 1. So I'm going to, my ruler moved. So this is 1. So I'm going to make a mark like this. So this is 2 here. I'm going to make a mark like this. For the 3, I'm going to make mark. For make sure your ruler is not moving. I'm going to make 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to do the same on the other side so that I can evenly divide the lines into. So again, what I've done is I have lined up the 0 with the edge of the ruler, and I'm going to make a mark at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what I want to tell you is, do not make this mark too hard. Do it lightly, because these are not going to be part of your pattern. They're just going to be like markers where you want your designs to be repeated again and again. So I'm going to line up those 2 lines, and I'm going to make a mark here. So this is the basis for all borders. So you have to make sure that you're having a plan. This is like the part of the planning part. and the design will come later. So let's go do that. Make sure your rulers don't move when you're doing this. Okay, so now I've got, oh, I missed one. So now that the lines are evenly spaced, I'm going to fill it in with a pattern that I like. Maybe I'll do a leaf pattern or maybe a triangle pattern. So I can go from corner to corner like that. So in my previous slides, I have included a lot of patterns for Madhubani borders. You can figure out how to make some of those, or you can create your own, you know. So this one looks like a triangle. So now if I want to make change into a leaf pattern, I can do like that, or I can do like that. So it will turn into a leaf pattern. And then I can fill this one with like a flower, maybe like that. So you can choose whatever you want to do, or you can change it into a fish pattern. So if I want to continue with this, I will make all this the same, and this flower pattern would be over here. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. So this is just a tutorial on how to make double lines and divide your borders into equal spaces so you can create a pattern. I just make sure that you're measuring it correctly, and after you're done, you're going to erase all the extra lines. That's why I'm asking you not to do it too hard, because if you press on your pencils too hard, it will just show up. And afterwards, if you final one, we will outline it with Sharpie, and then we will color it whatever medium you have. Happy creating!